In July of 1975, a small bungalow in Gillingham, known as Vicarage Cottage, became the epicentre of a scary tale that drove a young family from their home. Jim and Glenys Strudwick, both just 23, along with their 2-year-old daughter Suzanne, experienced the beginning of their ordeal on a stormy Friday night with some particularly strong electrical storms. As thunder roared through the sky, Glenys awoke to the terrified screams of her daughter emanating from the loft bedroom. Rushing upstairs, Glenys found Suzanne in tears, staring blankly at the foot of her bed. Trembling, Suzanne described a lady who had been sitting there, pulling her hair. Despite Glenys's comforting, the tranquility was short-lived. At around 4 a.m, Suzanne's screams pierced the night again. This time she claimed the lady was pulling her teddy bear's head off. Desperate for a reprieve from this, the family fled to safety, spending the weekend away. However, the ominous presence lingered, and on the following Tuesday night, as Glenys and her friend Christine McKnight prepared to put Suzanne to bed, the atmosphere turned cold. Christine, usually composed, turned pale as a ghost herself, her gaze fixed on something unseen by anyone else. She bolted from the room, shouting for Glenys to bring Suzanne down. As the evening wore on, Christine, visibly shaken, confided her fear that it was following Suzanne. The dread was palpable, culminating in Christine fleeing to the garden in terror. When Jim returned home with Christine's boyfriend, the situation escalated. As he held Suzanne, Christine once again saw it standing ominously beside them. Overcome with fear, the family gathered a few belongings and fled to Glenys's brother-in-law's house. Glenys, reflecting on the ordeal, admitted her long-standing unease with the loft area, a space that she'd always found unsettling. Desperate for a solution, the Strudwicks reached out to the Kent Evening Post, which connected them with Reverend Tom Rogers of Gillingham Baptist Church. Reverend Rogers visited Vicarage Cottage and led the family in prayer, and as the prayer concluded, a strange chill in the living room lifted, leaving behind a warmer, more peaceful atmosphere. Glenys, relieved and hopeful, expressed her gratitude to the Evening Post as the family prepared to reclaim their home the next day. They left with a renewed sense of peace, hoping that the haunting would be a thing of the past. Yet the shadows of that stormy night would always linger in their minds. And though the spirit may have been laid to rest, its shadow still dwelled within their home.